Welcome to Shop with me in Poundland. I'm not sure if they're going to have any different bits and pieces. First of all, I would like to share these buckets. I have not seen these in the past in the Poundlands I've been in, and this is an amazing deal. Can be used for obviously popcorn buckets, or like in our family, chicken buckets, and it is a pack of 2 for £1. They have an assortment of Halloween makeup. I'm not sure if anybody has any recommendations, and this is at the beginning of the store, so I always scout round to see what's in. I did notice these little mini biscuits. It's something else that I haven't tried. And these, I believe they're like a spongy cake bar. But it's always interesting to see what's out there. Now I've noticed, looking around this particular pound store, that the Halloween bits and pieces seem to be all over the place, especially at the end of the aisles rather than all in one place. We have an inflatable bat here, inflatable spider and an inflatable ghost. Now this is so cute. It's a colour changing ghost. And I just think this is such a pretty little item and a bit of fun, especially for the younger ones, like the kiddos. I think would like that. It's not scary at all. They have the spiders, and they have an assortment here. I don't know if anybody has actually tried this out, the spooky projector. I had thought about picking one up, but I left it in the end. And then they have an assortment of these little jars. That's the one I have. And the Halloween crackers, plates and napkins. On the end of another aisle, you've got a few bits of decor. An assortment of lights. They seem to have a lot of lights which seem to sell quite a lot, and another arrangement of plates. I do like the orange and black stripy ones, and I liked the black and white platters. And something I don't think they've had in previous years is they've got them in purple and black, is these web baskets. They have assortment of sweets, and they do seem to be getting the bird cages in now. On another piece they had assortment of the Halloween bags. Buckets and bowls. As I said in my Halloween decor haul, I bought a lot of those sort of bits when we was in America years ago, because you couldn't get them in this country. And yes, I did pick up finally a wand. They have the Harry Potter coloured scarves. They call them, I think, wizard scarves, because obviously the name brand. More makeup. They do a few selection of different masks. Headbands. The unicorn one was kind of sweet. And they do the cake stand. I did like the feel of these, I must admit. I may consider getting some of these actually for the Halloween buckets. They have these bouncy eyeballs. Again, I was looking for bits and pieces to consider putting in my little jars on my shelf. And the spiders, which is something I want to do to finish a little project I was doing. This cupcake decoration kit was kind of cute as well, to go along with everything else you can get. This is another part. We have the plastic skull goblets in orange, purple, like a grey colour, and I believe they had green right at the back. I also like this Happy Halloween jar. I'm very tempted to get one, I must admit. And I believe these are a good bargain as well, and they look really nice. They have a lot of tea lights as well, which I think is very good, and obviously being safety conscious. More lights. I think that's one thing that does tend to sell quite a bit, and a number of other decor pieces. I kind of like these marshmallows, mostly because they're in ghosts, but a lot of my family won't eat them. They had an assortment of different sweets. I liked the popping candy. I may get some of those for the family's Halloween buckets. Yes, even though they're adults, I do Halloween buckets. This Christmas range, I am quite impressed with these boxes. I did resist, which maybe come back to me. I did not buy one. I was very tempted. I do like them, and one or two did actually take my eye. I like this Merry Christmas, You Absolute Legend, and also I liked this one as well, this red one. And I thought the picks were quite a good buy as well. But I did refrain from buying anything Christmas on this occasion. I always look at the gift bags to see whether they can be framed. I've done that in the past as well. And I was quite impressed with the little post box there, the American type post box. Again, they had an awful lot of lights. I do like the little tiny bulb ones that are here because you can use them for any occasion. They've even got this like blue and silver range, which just puts a different little bit onto Christmas. They even had the chair covers there, the back of the chair covers. I did like all this navy actually. It's something different. They have started getting a few little gifts in, especially for stocking fillers. I'm quite impressed with this mirror. It was £5. I haven't bought it. I will think about it. And this is what it is on the back. If anybody's actually got one of these and tried it, could you let me know and see whether it's actually worth it and whether it is any good? I would appreciate that. And down here we've got the inflatable coffin. They've got the spooky lights. These were also £5. Another item, if anybody's actually bought it and tried it out, please let me know. And these pumpkins. Again, all these items are £5 each. A selection of wigs. This is my mini Poundland haul after shopping with me round Poundland. I've just got a few bits because I've been very good. It's been over a week, maybe a week and a half since I've been in a Poundland, and here we go. I managed to get the wizard wand. It is a little bit bigger than I expected, so I'm not sure whether I'm actually going to include it on my wreath or not. But I'm glad I got one. I needed a frame, so I went for the wood look one, and this is an 8x10 because I wanted to frame a owl picture that a grandchild of my friend actually made me a couple of years ago, and it's actually been up on my cupboard in my kitchen now for a couple of years. But I do love it, and I will show you that when I framed it. I wanted, well, I didn't want it, but I seen it. I don't want it as a neck thing. I wanted this to go on a jar, and I thought I might put it around the room as though blood is dripping down the jar for my shelf in the kitchen. I also got some balls of wool. Now this was 3 for 2, so I got 2 of the orange and 1 of the green. This is because I'm hoping, she says, to make some like pumpkin pom-poms, so that's my idea for those. I did get the wizard glasses. I want these for my mantle. They may even go on the wreath, I'm not sure yet. But I'd seen those. I didn't realise they were in the shop the last time I went in a Poundland. I did manage to get some little spiders. I know I used to have some, but maybe I got rid of them or I passed them on. Excuse me, I did have one come off through gardening. They've been on 3 weeks, and today they are actually coming off. They don't have to, I could stick that one back on. But I want to give my nails a breathing space. Something else I haven't seen is this light up candle with the black glitter. Again, I want to put it on my shelf with a mixture of little bottles. And not that I needed one, but I bought this for my cubby because it's silver and it's a little bit girly. So, and that, I say, I'm sure I haven't seen this one. I've seen them in different shapes, but I don't think I'd seen this one. Or if I've been filming in the past, sometimes I get distracted. I'm so concentrating on the filming that I miss bits and pieces. So that is that. I just wanted to get this mini haul done. Hope you've enjoyed Poundland Shop with me. They are actually starting to get the Christmas bits and pieces in. So I may be going to another Poundland at the weekend. Thank you.